Kia ora everybody, Seddon here, and I hope you guys are all going well. I'm really excited to do this lesson with you, but before we get into that, we want to think back, what did we do last week? We were talking about taikaha and resilience, and we challenged you guys to come up with some goals. Some goals that would help you improve your mind, your body, and to help others. I want you to look back and think just for a minute, how is that goal going for you? Is it going well, or is it going poorly? Now think about why this could be. Is it easier to achieve your goal because you're not at school, or is it harder? Have your siblings been helping you? Have your parents been helping you? Today we're still talking about resilience and we're still talking about goal setting. We're focusing on things that might make them harder or things that might make them easier. We're going to come up with ideas to make our goals as easy to achieve as we can. But before we do any of that, of course we have to do our catchphrase. So, warm up your knees. And Kiwi Can says, if you want to grow, we set a goal, improve our body, mind and soul. Alright guys, time for an awesome energizer to warm up our brains. Now this is all about counting to 7, but not counting to 7 in English, we're going to count to 7 in Māori. So we're going to practice that. It goes tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. So try and count with me. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. One more time. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Alright, cool. Now that you've got that down, we're going to add in some action, so you're going to try and follow along. How it's going to work is I'm going to do it first, then I'm going to do it again, and hopefully you guys can follow along with me. So the first one is really simple, we're just going to slap on our knees, and it goes like this. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Alright, you're going to try and do it with me this time, and tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Alright, we'll make it a little bit harder. The next one is knee clap. It goes like this. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Alright, together now. 3, 2, 1. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Alright, next one, a little bit harder. It's going to be a double clap, so it looks like this. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Together, 3, 2, 1. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Alright. Next one is clap, click, and it looks like this. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. And together, in 3, 2, 1. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Okay, we've got the last one now, and it looks like this. It's called reverse. So it goes like Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Alright, I hope you guys have got all of that, because we're going to do all of that from the top, and I want to see if you guys can keep up with me. So that's your goal, just try and do it in time with me. Alright, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Claps. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Double clap. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Clap, clap. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Reverse. Tahi rua toru wha rima ono whitu. Alright, if you got all of that, you are awesome. If you didn't, that's okay. Show some resilience, and maybe rewind the video and give it another try. Keep on trying. Good job. Because we're talking about ways that we can make our goals easier, you have to actually have a goal. So I'm going to give you some goals right now. Your goal is to do 3 things. The first thing is you need to do 5 push-ups. The second thing you need to do is you need to run all the way around your house. And the last thing I need you to do is I need you to solve this problem. What is 4 times 8? Alright, how did you guys go with that goal? Now I want you to think about if you completed it. how could you have done it faster, or how could you have done it better? What would have made it a little bit easier for you? And if you were like, that's too hard, I don't really want to do it, what would have made you want to do it? Think about that for me. When we make goals, we do it to improve ourselves, so we know that we should be doing them. Maybe you didn't do 5 push-ups because you can only do 3. Maybe you didn't want to run around the house because it's too hard, and maybe you didn't want to do the multiplication because you don't know your times tables. Now, these are all fair, but we want to improve. So what's something that we can do, what's something that we can change to make it easier for us to achieve these goals without actually changing the goal itself? Pause the video now and think of a strategy for each one. Now, I've thought of some examples for each of them as well. So for the first one, for the push-ups, I'd say do as many as you can normally and then make the push-ups easier. So maybe do 3 push-ups normally and then do the rest of them on your knees. That might make it a bit easier. Now for the run, I find this one really tough because I hate to run. So something that might make me want to run is if I reward myself with something that I do like to do afterwards. So say I run all the way around the house, I'm going to reward myself with maybe 20 minutes of colouring in a colouring book, which I really enjoy. Now, the maths problem is a really difficult one because if you know how to do times tables, then it's relatively easy and it's simple to do, but if you don't know how to do it, like, what are you supposed to do? Just magically learn how to do it straight away? Of course not. The way that I would solve that problem, if I couldn't do my times tables, is I'll get someone to help me. So I'd maybe get one of my parents or my siblings to come and help, and they can teach me how to do it, not do it for me, they can show me how to do it and we can do it together. Now, think of your own goal and think of ways you can make this easier to achieve, because I know you want to improve, so give yourself the very best chance that you can.
Now time for some GKQs. Your first question is, what is 3 in Te Reo Māori? Toru. Question number 2. Name an animal that you might find on a farm. That's right, you got your chickens, your cows, pigs, heaps of different animals. Question number 3. What does inoho mean? Sit down. And question number 4. What do cows drink? Bit of a trick question for you. If you said milk, it's not actually milk, that's what cows make. Cows drink water. Alright team, that's the end of another lesson here at KiwiCat. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new. Let's finish as always with a catchphrase. Warming our hands up please, and KiwiCat says, when we want to grow, we set a goal, improve our body, mind, and soul. Thank you guys.